The Kansas City Chiefs just finished their OTAs and mandatory minicamp, and the excitement is building as we head toward training camp. The roster is starting to take shape, but some players are fighting for their spots while others are rising stars. This is my second annual 53-man roster prediction, and I'm breaking down who's likely to make the cut and who's on the bubble. Let's dive into the quarterback room first, but stick around. There's plenty of drama and surprises waiting. Quarterbacks. Mahomes leads, but who's next? No shock here. Patrick Mahomes is the Chiefs' superstar quarterback, ready to dominate in 2025. Behind him, Gardner Minshew is the clear favorite to stay as the backup. For the last 2 years, the Chiefs have only kept 2 quarterbacks on their 53-man roster, and it looks like they'll do the same this time. That means players like Bailey Zappe or Chris Oladipo might get stashed on the practice squad instead of making the final cut. Keeping just 2 quarterbacks is a bold move. If Mahomes or Minshew gets hurt, the Chiefs could be in trouble. Will they stick with this risky plan, or might they surprise us by keeping a third quarterback? What do you think? Should the Chiefs play it safe with 3 QBs, or are 2 enough? Let me know in the comments below, and keep reading to see who's battling for a spot at running back. Running backs, a powerhouse group with one big question. The Chiefs' running back group is stacked with talent, but not everyone will make it. Isaiah Pacheco is a rising star, bringing speed and grit to the field. Elijah Mitchell is another key player, mixing power and quickness, if he can stay healthy. Kareem Hunt is a lock for short yardage and goal line plays, never fumbling once in 228 carries last season. That's incredible. Brashard Smith, a rookie, is carving out a role as a pass-catching back, perfect for third-down situations. But here's the twist. Carson Steele might not make the team. He tried playing fullback last year, but with Hunt's success, the Chiefs don't need another. Steele also struggled with fumbles and missed some practices, which hurts his chances. He could land on the practice squad, but his special teams value might not be enough. Who's your pick for the biggest surprise among the running backs? Pacheco, Mitchell, or Smith? Vote in the comments and tell me why. Wide receivers, a fierce battle for spots. The Chiefs' wide receiver group is loaded with talent, but only a few will make the roster. Rashee Rice, Xavier Worthy, Hollywood Brown, Jalen Royals, and Mecole Hardman are almost guaranteed spots. Juju Smith-Schuster is likely in 2, thanks to his smart route running and blocking skills. Nikiko Remigio is expected to handle punt returns, giving him an edge. The Chiefs usually keep 7 receivers, so there's a slim chance for someone like Sky Moore to sneak in. Young players like Elijah Badger, Tyquan Thornton, or Jason Brownlee could also shine in training camp and steal a spot. Injuries or standout performances will decide who makes it. Who do you think will be the breakout receiver? Drop your thoughts below, and let's see what happens at tight end. Tight ends, a tough call with big risks. The Chiefs might keep 3 or 4 tight ends, and this group is full of drama. Travis Kelce and Noah Gray are locks, but the third spot is a battle. Jake Briningstool, an undrafted rookie, showed promise in OTAs but missed minicamp due to injury. That opens the door for veteran Robert Tonyan, who had 52 catches and 11 touchdowns in 2020 with Green Bay. If Jared Wiley starts the season on the PUP list due to his ACL recovery, the Chiefs might lean toward Tonyan for now. Here's the catch. If Briningstool gets cut, another team could claim him off waivers. Tonyan, as a veteran, is safer to cut and re-sign later. Who will win this tight end battle? Stay tuned, because the offensive line is where things get really intense. Offensive line. Epic battles brewing. The Chiefs' offensive line is a hotspot for competition. The projected starters are Jalen Moore, Kingsley Suamataia, Creed Humphrey, Trey Smith, and Jawan Taylor. But here's where it gets juicy. Josh Simmons, a rookie, is recovering fast from knee surgery and could steal the left tackle job from Moore, who's been nursing a minor injury. That battle will be electric. At left guard, Kingsley Suamataia and Mike Caliendo are duking it out. Suamataia's athleticism is a plus, but Caliendo's football smarts make him a tough competitor. Trey Smith, playing under the franchise tag, showed his loyalty by attending minicamp. Will he sign a long-term deal before the July deadline? Which offensive line battle are you most excited for? Left tackle or left guard? Let me know in the comments. Defensive line, a versatile and fierce group. The Chiefs usually keep about 10 defensive linemen, and this year's group is stacked. At defensive tackle, Chris Jones, Jerry Tillery, Omar Gray, and Mike Pennell are the core. Jones can slide outside, while Tillery and Pennell can play multiple spots, keeping opponents guessing. Watch out for B.J. Thompson and Neil Farrell Jr., they could make waves in training camp. 4 defensive ends, George Karlaftis, Mike Dana, Charles Omenihu, Felix Anyadikuzoma, and rookie Ashton Gil-Latte are likely to make the cut. Malik Herring might land on the practice squad. Who's your dark horse to shine on the defensive line? Drop their name below. Special teams, a punter showdown. The Chiefs' special teams are set with James Winchester, long snapper, and Harrison Butker, kicker. But the punter job is a battle to watch. Matt Araiza struggled last season with pinning opponents deep, while undrafted rookie Eddie Zaplitsky was a college star at flipping the field. This fight could decide close games, so who do you think will win, Araiza or Zaplitsky? Share your pick in the comments. Linebackers, special teams make the difference. The Chiefs are likely to keep 6 linebackers: Nick Bolton, Drew Tranquill, Leo Chenal, Jeffrey Bassa, Jack Cochran, and possibly Cam Jones. Cochran's special teams work and ability to play middle linebacker make him a safe bet. Undrafted rookie Brandon George could push for a spot with his athleticism, but special teams will decide the final cuts. Who's your favorite linebacker to watch? Secondary, cornerbacks and safeties in the spotlight. The Chiefs usually keep 6 cornerbacks, and Trent McDuffie, Jalen Watson, Christian Fulton, and Noel Williams are locks. Joshua Williams edges out Roland Wallace for now, thanks to his special teams contributions. Nazeeh Johnson has the coach's trust after playing key playoff snaps. At safety, Jaden Hicks, Brian Cook, Shamari Connor, and Mike Edwards are the top 4, with Deion Bush likely heading to the practice squad. Will Hicks step up to replace Justin Reid? Who's your pick for the most underrated defensive back? Final thoughts. The road to the roster. This 53-man roster projection is just a starting point. Training camp will bring surprises, injuries, and standout performances that could shake things up. The Chiefs are hungry to bounce back after their Super Bowl loss, and every player is fighting for their spot. Who do you think is the most underrated player who'll make this roster? Drop their name and why in the comments below. If you're loving this Chiefs breakdown, hit that like button and subscribe for more updates. The season's almost here, and we're ready for the ride. Let's go Chiefs!